Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Network Merchandise Shop. Pick up your logo merchandise by heading over to abvnetwork.com, clicking on Shop, and start filling your basket today. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for something for yourself, a customized gift, or logoed items for your business gift shop, the Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. That's the number 2 in the Bar to Go. Don't forget our friends at Neely Family Distillery now ship their unique distilled spirits directly to you. To order yours, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink! Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we complete a bracket challenge to determine what Lenny needs to do to become Wes's best friend. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Tim Spia, Susie Cousins, and Lenny Eckstein.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey.
So we should have some fun today. Yes, we are going to be, at the end of the show, we're going to have a plan that'll be in place where Lenny and Wes will become best friends. So for some reason, they're not already. I don't know what the riff even is. I don't even know how something like this gets started. But then it's one of those things where it just, continues on because it always has been there. One of those type of things. We're going to fix it, though. Tonight, we're going to fix that, but we'll get to that after the break. For right now, Lenny, you said there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been theorized that one of the reasons that I might have gotten on Wes's bad side is my, infamous "No one cares that you're from Kentucky" sticker.
Yeah, he does hate that.
That's a great sticker, though.
Well, it is. Wes isn't the only one who hates it. So does 99% of Kentucky.
That's good. That's the point.
Yeah, exactly. But along with that point, Deer Hammer spends a huge chunk of its marketing budget, which is minimal, on stickers. And I'm about to place a new sticker order. And I kind of wanted to run some of our new sticker ideas by you. Sometimes, a lot of times folks will say, where'd you come up with these ideas? And the truth of the matter is I drink, I sit down, and I start to design stickers. So yesterday, and I want to run them by you. So I sent you guys all a PDF, including all our new stickers. Some of them are classics, but there's some new ones. And I'd like you guys to maybe read through them. And,
these are amazing.
Yeah, if any of them jump out to you as amazing. But see what you think. So let's go through them all. And
these are good.
You guys can take turns reading. I don't care. There's probably like 10 of them, but let's go.
Okay.
Are they in our chat? Where are they?
They're in
the chat. Yes. Yeah. I'll take the first one.
Okay.
If you don't like whiskey, you're wrong.
Book it. Love it.
That's a great sticker.
That's a great sticker.
Our original. People love it. We probably give out almost the most of those.
Really?
So,
okay.
Okay, we'll keep that one.
Keep that one. Okay. Susie, what's the next one?
Hold on. I just lost it. I was here. Okay. Bourbon is calling and I must go.
Bourbon is calling.
I love that because he's in Colorado. It plays on the mountains calling thing. Love that.
Yeah.
That's
Mountains call. I'm missing that one.
That's a thing. Like weird.
Somebody said that.
The mountains call me. Okay. I guess they're a draw.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you meant yodeling.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. Keep that one then. All right. What's the next one, Tim?
Craft as fuck.
Craft
and
as
I believe that is already in rotation.
Yeah, that's not a new one.
It's not a new one. It's our most popular one, hands down.
Yes. I own one of those.
It's been copied by others, but I hate to say I'm the first one to do something, but I think I'm the first one to do this one.
Of course, always. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
All right. Keep that.
So that one stays. It's the most. That one's going to stay. So, all right. McNew, what do you see next?
I can't see them at all. So,
okay. All right. That's her vintage laptop she's got. The next one is I'm a big bourbon guy.
Yeah. So now this one I'll just comment on. I hear it a lot.
Yep.
Like I talk to someone and they say, I'm a big bourbon guy. But I feel like
well, okay. I like it for that then. If you keep them behind the bar and someone says that, you would issue them that sticker.
Yeah,
Just to show-
exactly.
Just to show they're not the first, because a lot of people think they're pretty unique. I'm a big bourbon guy, so yeah.
And then a lot of bourbon guys are big.
True.
I love that because
This-
you're really a single malt guy, to be honest with you. I love the trolling of that. I think that's great.
Yes.
I see what you're laying down there. I think it's
It's-
great.
And
It's kind
let's throw on
kind
that.
of joking, but like I don't want to give them people like the thought that they're like, yeah, I am a big bourbon guy. I'm like, dude, you have like 12 bottles and
Right.
you don't. And I don't want to give them power. I'm not here for that one.
The next one, Susie, is gold. So go
I
ahead and read
love
that.
it.
This one's great.
It says Colorado craft whiskey, too young and expensive since 2010.
Love it. Love it.
Is that 3 or 4 drinks in? Because that's genius.
I mean, that was a
Love
ways.
that.
Yeah, I feel like the liquor stores will appreciate that because I hear that from folks all the time, and it's just got to get ahead of it.
Sure.
Own it. 100% agree.
Yeah.
Tim, why don't you handle the next two since they're kind of themed?
I love these two. Your single malt sucks.
Is this something you're hearing? And then when you're going to issue a sticker to
I kind of like I'm not so much issuing it as a statement to others as much as owning it as a category.
Okay.
Like it was gonna just be single malt sucks, but I don't know. That wasn't enough.
No, the your and the proper use of your, I think, is great. I would love it if you did the improper use of you are with an
True.
apostrophe to really shine people up.
Well, that didn't fit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think that would be really entertaining for folks that are really witty. I think Wes would like that one.
That's
Yeah, he does. Because that's a shot at you, Lenny. So he likes it.
That's right.
I love that.
Send one of those to Wes.
Okay.
That's the vibe.
And then
Yeah.
the next one is suck on this cocktail.
What?
I
don't know where we're going with
If
that.
I could do that one.
Over.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure about that one. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I'll just do a few.
See, that can't go on the back of a car, though. That's the problem. That's on the back of a laptop at an airport. I don't see teachers putting it on the back of their iMacs.
No, and it's
school.
potential to offend at such a high level that we catch backlash. I mean, it's real. Like that could happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
Here for the-
how many graffiti artists are going to take off the TAIL and that's on your bumper then?
Hey, I mean, I can suck on this tail.
They direct you where you want them to go. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's a question. We'll see.
And then the last one is your mom drinks my bourbon.
I love that one too.
I love that.
Your mom drinks my bourbon. Yeah.
I do too.
These remind me. This is almost like a Talladega Nights Ricky Bobby one-liner. You know when he's filming all the ads, it's like,
Yeah.
if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. You know.
Yeah. No, and if you were a 90s kids, all the jokes were terrible. They were one-liners. They're just like your mom, and it has that vibe. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on brand. I guess with all that, I would say if anybody has any amazing ideas beyond these, hit me up. I'll send you a bottle or something.
They,
No.
they were all good. Oh, they were all
okay. I
great.
did my best. So
Okay.
all
right.
coming soon.
Fair enough. All right. Let's see here. It is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start this one off with Susie. Susie, what do you got?
I have got some 3-chord 12-year.
Okay. Just okay. Certainly audible. I'll go next. David Nicholson, 1843. This is after they made the changes to Kentucky straight bourbon. Susie has the lead. Mine was barely audible at all. So there you go. Lenny, you're next.
I've got a Sinners Club bottling, the Super Tater.
The super tater. All right.
A lot of wax.
A lot of wax.
That's the tip.
Not a lot of audible.
Nothing going on there. All right, Tim. Susie's got the lead. What do you got?
I have myself one of the original single barrels from Yellowstone back in 2019. That is, I think Jeff and I would say, a very well-loved bottle that I'm just nursing. This is from Benny's.
Oh, we got a new lead. A nice base to that one. So there's our lead. Tim's got it. What do you got, McNew? Your last one.
I have the Yellowstone 2021 release.
Oh, nice. Oh, no, not enough, I don't think. It was a good try, but Tim got it with the nice bassy tones. Where did you get the 2021 Yellowstone at? I've been looking for that. I haven't had any luck.
A friend.
Oh.
It was only at the distillery for one day.
For one day, yeah. I go in there and I see the Yellowstone. I was like, oh, cool. It was the 2020. They got the 2020 back there right now. And I was like, where's the 2021? I saw it online. They're like, no, that was just the rollout or whatever. So
that is going to be hard to find now going forward. I have a very bad feeling about this.
I'm angry about this. That's one
I
of
am.
my favorites.
I have from 2015 on and still own them. And that's one series that I keep on buying. I love it.
I love it too. Well,
It's really good.
just rub it in. I have a friend.
Way to go, McNew.
Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, it's going to be a very important show here for our buddy Lenny, because we're going to get him and Wes being best buddies. We'll do that in just a few. Hello, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, and let's talk for a moment about our sponsors, the people that make this show happen. First up is our friends at Moonshine University. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification at their office in Louisville. The information I learned through lead instructor Colin Blake and their team there is something that I continue to draw upon frequently in my role at the ABV Network. It truly is the standard of establishing a benchmark of knowledge of the bourbon industry. From history to production to brands and people, it's all there. Check out their full listing of programs, including Executive Bourbon Steward certification, production classes if you're considering starting a distillery, and much more at moonshineuniversity.com. I also want to talk about Neely Family Distillery. Back in May of 2018, I met Royce Neely at Limestone Branch's Craft Bourbon Festival. It ended up not only being the start of a great friendship, I started to truly learn about what makes craft whiskey so amazing. You see, I had been a bourbon drinker for over 30 years at that point, and like many people who had been drinking bourbon a long time, I was hard-coded into thinking big bourbon was where it was at and craft was on a journey to get there. Spending time with Royce and learning the things he does to make his whiskey taste better started to really get me to appreciate how things like sweet mashing, open top fermentation, pot distillation, and the grains you are using not only makes your product taste better coming off the still, but also out of the barrel as well. I still love heritage brands and they make up a bulk of my collection. But when you find a craft distiller that is truly dedicated to the craft of distilling, you are drinking some of the best whiskey out there on the market today. That's exactly what's happening at Neely Family Distillery today. Check them out on the web at neelyfamilydistillery.com, or better yet, stop by and see them at their distillery in Sparta, Kentucky. And now, back to the show.
Scott Pinkowski loves the Bourbon Daily.
But can I have a kiss?
No. That doesn't work.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today, we are finding out how Lenny can become Wes Hardin's best friend.
Yes, we are. These are all tried and true methods to become a best friend of someone, and we've seen all of these used in the past. The first one is punch Wes in the mouth. What better way? Grade school, how many times did you see two people get in a fight? They get sent to the office. They have to sit next to each other in the principal's office.
So,
as they're waiting for the principal to come yell at them, they end up being best buddies. This happens.
that is honestly how
That's a
my
thing.
brother and his best friend.
Yeah, this happens.
Best friends. It's a true story.
It's a weird ass thing, but it happens. So there you
It
go.
happens.
Rocky and Apollo, Rocky and Drago. I mean, you don't become friends until Rocky and Clubber Lane. No way, they were never going to be friends.
That was never going to happen.
That was never going to happen. But
Right.
It can happen.
Yeah.
Lenny and Wes?
Thunderlips either. They never got to be good friends with Thunderlips. But
No.
Yeah, wasn't going to happen. All right. The next one is send whiskey. So yeah. I mean, you own a distillery. He drinks whiskey. Seems like a no-brainer. I mean, send whiskey. You want to be the guy's friend?
Probably.
Yeah. Send candy. He likes candy. So yeah, pick out something. Well, he's not too sure about that one. Write a poem for Wes. What's more heartfelt than writing a poem? that would be nice. That would be really nice. I'd like to see your efforts. So I put down buy a thoughtful gift. So I know a couple things I know Wes likes. Some head wax, he shaves his head.
Buff
That'd
it
be
up.
nice.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
buff it up.
So he can buff it up. Or he wears a lot of tracksuits. So if you mixing, tracksuits.
I feel like you blame me for being in the mob, but probably Wes is being in the mob, right?
With
Like
the tracksuits, yeah.
looks like it, yeah.
He comes in, he's got on the Adidas, and he's rolling in.
Mm-hmm.
He buys a
Bourbon's
house
Bistro.
with a drain in the house, then you know for sure. Then that's it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sort of like a poor man's Jason Statham. So, and I feel like he could play a mob character in that
Okay.
role.
Yes.
True. You could have another child and name him Wes. How about that? Wes, I just had a kid. I named him Wes. Let's be friends.
That's the easiest option.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, that's
commitment.
Some years. Yeah,
That's 9 months of prep time and a lifetime of things.
Yeah.
That's literally 18 years of tolerating this human. That's a lot.
the other one may be easier. Just get a dog and name him Wes. Yeah,
I could
That's
name
only
him-
10 years,
Wes,
really.
Wes is a good dog name, right? Come here, Wes. Yeah.
No, it's not. But
Yeah,
you gotta
I
have
like it.
2 syllables. 2 syllables for a dog.
Really?
That's
Wes-
why Saint acts bad. Saint's terrible. As soon as one,
It
two.
does have to have a tone. All of my kids' middle names have 3 syllables or something. So when I scream their middle name, there's like a cadence to it.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin Matthew.
The middle name is serious. The middle name.
You gotta hit it hard.
You could hyphenate it and it could be Wet S.
What?
Yes.
S.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And then finally, a Bourbon's Bistro gift card. You can never go wrong with Bourbon's Bistro's gift card. Check them out at bourbonsbistro.com. This show is sponsored by Bourbon's Bistro. Good place to get.
I feel like Wes
Just
never
keep
shows
them
up for poker or the other random gatherings, so he doesn't show up.
He doesn't show. He shows up for cards though, which is at Bourbon's Bistro, so he
Okay.
does go there. So that's
All right.
yeah. He bails on a lot of the other stuff, which is always disappointing. So that's the potential. Here's where they're going against each other. So have a child, name him Wes. We'll take on Send Whiskey. Have a dog and name him Wes. We'll take on Head Wax or Track Suit Gift. The Bourbon's Bistro gift card will take on Write a Poem for Wes, which I think would be a beautiful one. Punch Him in the Mouth will take on Send Candy. So round number 1, Tim, you're first. Have a child and name him Wes or Send Whiskey. What is a better strategy for Mr. Lenny here?
Wes, having a child and naming him Wes wouldn't be enough commitment. I just don't think it'd be enough commitment. I think sending him whiskey because I don't think is there a qualifier here? Send whiskey for how long?
No, it's
Because send whiskey means just send whiskey. Is that one bottle or a continuous
That sounds
subscription?
cool. That's a lifetime of whiskey, my friend.
I think it's until it works.
yeah, true.
Yeah,
You just keep sending.
I think you could get, Wes would probably have videos on Instagram of him pouring your single malt down the drain and tagging you on it. I think you got to go with name a child.
Name a child. Okay.
Wes. I think you got to go that route because you can't pour that down the drain.
Okay. Lenny, what do you think? Do you think you should have another child and name him Wes or Send Whiskey?
I think, Tim's onto something with the commitment of having another child and naming said child Wes. Where I see the massive amount of commitment is that, it would require a reverse vasectomy. I'm not doing that. There's so much commitment. First time was bad enough. I'm not going backwards on that road.
Okay.
So what was the other option?
Send Whiskey.
Send whiskey. That's easy. I send everyone whiskey. Wes hasn't been on the list yet, but he could be.
Okay. So Send Whiskey. So we're tied up. Have a kid or Send Whiskey. Susie, what do you think?
I'm still laughing at the reverse vasectomy.
That's a whole new game changer.
I feel
Where's your
like
commitment, Lenny? You want to get out of this thing?
but I feel like if you are not already friends with this person, to name your child after that person is creepy.
Fair. Very fair.
It's kind of stalkery, honestly. So I'm going to go with Send Whiskey also.
Send Whiskey goes up 2-1. What do you think, McNew? Should he have another kid, name him Wes, or should he send Whiskey?
What if I adopted a 17-year-old?
I go out of my way to not have children, but if I accidentally did, I already have their names picked out, so it's not Wes. But I actually just sent him whiskey this week because I opened some dusty decanters that I thought he would enjoy. So I actually just sent him whiskey. So I'm going to say send whiskey.
Send Whiskey. Okay, moves on. Not sure I followed the rationale. It's but okay.
Wow.
You got there. You got there. Next up is get a dog, name him Wes, or buy him some head wax or a tracksuit. A thoughtful gift. Lenny, you're first. What do you think would be better to win the affection of Wes back?
That's a tough one. I mean, I don't know about the head wax. Tracksuits, I like that. We actually have Deer Hammer tracksuits.
You do?
Yeah. Maybe I'll bring one down to Key West. They're very well worn, but so that's an option. What was the other one? Get a dog?
Get a dog, name him Wes.
I mean, I have a dog, but a funny thing about me having to get a dog, I'm very allergic to dogs, cats, horses. I don't know, anything with hair that's an animal. But I decided I was getting a dog. Yeah, I decided I was getting a dog anyway. So I was like, I guess I'll get a Labradoodle, even though it's embarrassing to say. And I called Peter, and I talked to this lady for a while, and she was like, wait. If you have allergies, you can't. You got to get a poodle. And I was like, well, I can't get a poodle. I mean, that's just embarrassing. But
so
I thought about
Labradoodle. They're the worst of everything.
I'm not saying they're the best.
They're big. They're like a poodle. They're big. They're full of energy because of they're terrible.
I'm not saying they're good dogs. I'm just saying I have bad allergies. So
and they're dumb. By the way, there's smart dogs and there's dumb dogs. Those Labradoodles, which a lab is a smart dog. I don't know. I guess poodles are dumb. I don't know how it happens. Well, just run into the walls and stuff. They're idiots.
Fuck. But I don't want another poodle. Then I look like a crazy poodle man. So, I mean, I would name one of McNew's dogs after Wes. I would change it.
No, it's gotta be your own. You gotta commit.
All right. Well, then it's just not going to happen.
You're gonna,
So you're gonna get him like the tracksuits.
Tracksuits.
Yeah, get him a tracksuit.
All right. I get my kid tracksuits all the time. I'm sure I can find Wes one.
All right, Susie, what do you think? Should get a thoughtful gift like a tracksuit, or should it get a dog?
No, tracksuit, but also it has to have his name monogrammed on it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. McNew, what do you think? Tracksuit or dog?
No, so dogs need to have 2-syllable names because I have a dog with a 1-syllable name and he doesn't listen for shit. So tracksuit for sure.
Tracksuit. Okay. That means the thoughtful gift moves on.
Under that logic, McNew, your husband has a 1-syllable name too as well. Does that?
He doesn't listen for shit either.
Okay, so there we go.
It checks out. And I'm sure Wes doesn't listen for shit. It checks out.
I don't listen for shit either, so I got a 1-syllable name.
Yeah, me too.
That theory checks out.
Okay, round 3, Bourbon's Bistro gift card, or write a poem. Write a poem. What do you think? Round number 3. Susie, you are first.
Oh, I'm going to say write a poem. I'm going to say set it to music because that's really the way to go.
There you go. I like how the other thing, like getting a dog or something, a kid, is creepy, but writing a poem to another man to get his affection back that's not creepy at all. It's just perfectly sane.
It's not creepy. It's
perfectly sane. That's not creepy at all. Okay.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just expressing your emotion.
McNew, what do you think? Should Lenny here? Should he, just get him a Bourbon's Bistro gift card, hope for the best, or should he write a poem? Heartfelt.
I feel like the least effort. I love gifts. I love giving gifts, but I want to make them low effort. Gift card for sure. Gift card.
I will say opposite. I think that I want to see a poem kind of Lenny because it shows that he cares. He really, that seems, it's like mailing it in for buying a gift card. That's terrible. So yes, no, definitely writing a poem. All right, so that means poem is up 2-1. What do you think, Tim?
Wes wouldn't appreciate. He wants the effort. He wants the effort, and he wants the wittiness. And he wants to make this as painful as possible. The most respect that you can give him in that short period of time. And reading that poem, I can see him sitting in his chair with his Dusty, reading a poem. And when he presses play, like Insane Clown Posse or something like that in the background, something really, really freaky, funky that goes to that. And, I think he's down with the clown. So that would be good. I got to go with write a poem.
Write a poem moves on. Round number 4, up first is going to be McNew. What do you think? Punch Wes in the mouth or send him candy? What do you think would be a better strategy for Lenny here?
So I know my brother and his best friend since junior high, literally 20 years now, right? Literally got in a fist fight, then became best friends. You gotta punch the dude in the face.
Punch him in the mouth. There you go. So yeah, send candy or punch in the mouth. I say you got to punch him in the mouth. I mean, come on, candy. I mean, you're an adult. That's the way to go.
You gotta punch somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Tim, what do you think? Punch him in the mouth or send him candy?
We're going to close this out with punch in the mouth. I mean, Lenny can defeat any distiller out there in a cage match or grappling match.
Right.
I've seen the videos of him, how he hand pummels his grain. I would really would love to see, because Wes is a boxer and a fighter himself.
Yeah.
This is something I would drive down to Louisville or whatever the neutral site may be to watch this sparring match. This will sell.
Yeah. I remember when you did that video, Wes, that's another thing that got Wes mad. It's like, no matter what you do, you were getting the guy angry. And that funny video of you guys beating up the grain got him very angry.
He said he could probably fight better.
Yeah, he was like ready to blow a gasket over that. So there you go. Our final four looks like this: send whiskey or a thoughtful gift. Those both sound very nice. Write a poem or punch him in the mouth. That's up to the spectrum. Write a poem or punch him in the mouth.
Couldn't write this any better.
Yeah, so that's coming, folks. But for right now, it's going to be send whiskey or thoughtful gift. Round number 5. I'm first. I'm going to say send whiskey or just a thoughtful gift. Whiskey sounds maybe just too easy because, you've got a distillery and he's like, he's getting this for his cost. But if you buy a thoughtful gift, you gotta go full tilt. So I think, something like a tracksuit, something he might like, I think that would be good. So I'm going to go thoughtful gift. Tim, what do you think?
This is like a Disney family movie right in itself. There's like plot twists here and everything. A thoughtful gift is the only way to go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thoughtful gift goes up 2-0. What do you think, Lenny? You just want to send him whiskey or you want to get him like a thoughtful gift?
I mean, I like the idea of a thoughtful gift, but I'm going to try to do the result of this, I guess, just for this in the spirit of the show. I really don't feel like ordering more Deerhammer tracksuits.
Okay.
So I'm going to let my laziness win out and say
send whiskey. He said, "Okay, all right." So send whiskey is it has life in this game. Tim, what do you think? Send whiskey or thoughtful gift?
I think I already voted, didn't I?
Oh, sorry, Susie, you are the tiebreaker. Wait a minute. So
Susie,
it is Susie. It is.
Okay.
I don't want to I don't want a disqualification.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
We don't want to take the results.
We got to make this legit. So yeah.
Well, it's legit going to be you have to order more tracksuits because that's what I want to have happen.
Thoughtful gift. We'll move on. Okay. Write a poem versus punch in the mouth. Round number 6. What do we think? Now, this in mind, Lenny did say he's going to do this. So I don't know if we want to actually punch him in the mouth. So I like this idea now of Lenny have to sit down and write a poem. It's suddenly become my favorite. Tim, what do you think? Write a poem or a punch in the mouth?
Yeah, see, Steve, you got me there because I don't want to see Lenny go up and punch Wes in the mouth.
Mm-mm.
But I want to watch Lenny go up and punch Wes in the mouth.
Lenny's a trained killer, though. What bothers me is Lenny could kill any man with his bare hands.
Yes.
And just to get to be, hey, I'm doing this not because I want to punch you in the mouth, because ultimately it's going to get out the tension that makes us become friends. I'm worried he'll kill him. One shot and Wes is dead.
His hands are licensed to kill.
Right. There's no friendship then when he's dead. Yeah.
I need Wes's Dusty's events.
Right.
I mean, I can't have Wes be all concussed and not being able to find his dust. The most painful part of this, but Wes would really, I think, really at deep down would really respect it, because I think Wes is really a thoughtful and caring person deep down, knowing how much patience he has trying to find a new house and moving out and everything he's got going on. After spending some time chatting back and forth and throwing shade with his spouse about the whiskey was packed first, right? And she said, yes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Write a poem for Wes, I think would really put this over the edge and just blossom this relationship.
I tell you what, here's what would happen. You'd send that damn poem. He'd get it in the mail and you'd get a phone call just with him in tears.
Yes.
This is so fucking beautiful, Lenny. Thank you.
I've never had a man touch me like this before.
Yes. All right, Lenny, you get to vote here. Would you rather write a poem or punch him in the mouth?
Well, here's the thing about, like, quote, punch him in the mouth. I've never sucker punched anyone. Then how does this go? Like if I walk up to Wes, is it that awkward? Like,
yeah.
Do we hug? Do we wave awkwardly to each other? No, it's just.
I'm there, of course. I'm like, Wes, have you met Lenny? I'm like, hey, and then you just come up and you're just boom.
Yeah, but that's a sucker.
I envision like the scene from Wolf in Wall Street. Everybody seen Wolf in Wall Street where the caretaker, the butler, has the party at the suite, and then they're trying to debate, and then one of the brokers just walks up, kind of puts his drink down, wipes his mouth, just walks up and punches the guy right in the face. He knows it's coming. He's already had the opportunity. But I
can't do that. I almost had that happen to me not too long ago. I was stand-up paddleboarding in the ocean, surfing, and it was my first time, and I was looking down. And then when I finally looked up as I caught the wave, there was this huge Mexican dude in front of me, and I teed right into his head, and he grabbed his head and was screaming in rage, not in pain. And he walked out of the ocean, and him and all his friends were staring at me, and I was like, I'm going to go get my ass kicked now. So I walked right up to him, and like I for sure kept walking. I didn't stop and stand there, but I expected them to say something in Spanish I wouldn't understand and just take the punch. Now, but this isn't that. I mean, unless Wes was like, all right, go for it, and maybe we trade punches. That's different. But if I write a poem, can it be a haiku?
Oh, very much so.
There's no rule.
That's not that much work. I can write a haiku.
It has to be the form, though. We'll test it. Yeah,
you may be actually punching it in the
575.
face by writing the poem.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yes, I vote for
that. Could sting even more. Yeah.
Yes.
So poem now goes up 2-0. Susie, what do you think? You think he just needs to haul off and belt him, or the poem?
I don't want to condone violence. So here's what I would like to add to the poem. I would like each line of the poem to be a different bumper sticker that gets printed.
Yes.
We could start off with "Suck on this cocktail."
Yes. Yes.
So that means a thoughtful gift will take on write a poem. Round number 7. Susie, you're first.
Sorry, I'm imagining you sending him a poem and a tracksuit. I just think there's no way to beat that. So I would like it to be a combo, but I know I have to pick one. So I'm going to stick with the poem.
Poem goes up 1-0. McNew, what do you think? Should Lenny send him a thoughtful gift, like a tracksuit, or write him a poem?
Man, I feel like both could be good. I really don't want to read whatever this poem is, so I'm going to go with tracksuit.
Tracksuit. All right, that means we're tied up 1 apiece, tracksuit and poem. I'm going to say it's got to be a poem. I just love the whole idea of Lenny composing this and putting it together and sending it, and I can't wait to see what comes up with. I'm sure it'll be shared at least in our Facebook group. So I'm going to go poem. So that's fine. Tim, what do you think? Poem is up 2-1.
Yeah, I'm closing this out. You got to write a poem. I think that's the best way to kill with kindness, because if he doesn't accept it, it's on him, and he looks like the bad guy.
Yeah, I wrote you a poem. God, so lucky. So
Planning on taking my Deer Hammer tracksuit and having it embroidered with my name crossed out. And I'm writing a poem.
Yeah, now you're writing a poem. There you go. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
I'm sure we'll soon see, photos of you two together hanging out, best buddies. So that'll be nice. We'll see Wes up in Maine hanging out. So it's a whole thing. So there you go. There you go. All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Tim, we're going to start with you.
You can find me under the corporate and private events page at abvnetwork.com or on Instagram at swyguy2112.
All right, Lenny.
When I'm not writing poems, you can find me and the rest of Deer Hammer on the social media. Deer Hammer. You can visit us on deerhammer.com, or you can order all of our whiskey shipped to your door. And if you want, you can get $5 flat rate shipping with code Bourbon Daily. And you can come visit us in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado, and help me with my poem.
Yeah. Susie.
I'm on Instagram. It sounds like bourbon.
All right, McNew.
I am on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got the company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. We put all of our previous shows. We have our blogs. We have our virtual bourbon events. Maybe you want to come hang out. Maybe Royce Neely will come walking through in his underwear in one of these events. You never know what's going to happen. They get crazy. So check us out at abvnetwork.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments, helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
When I was listening right there, and I thought she said it helps nude people find the show. So I don't know if we have an abundance
If you're
of
new or nude, we love
naked
you
people
either way.
find the show if you give us a 5-star review. So please give us a 5-star review. More naked people will find the show. It'll be very cool.
Naked people, clothes people, nude, whatever.
Bourbon Daily, clothes optional.
There you go.
We are clothes optional. We welcome everybody.
Well, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's chat for a moment about Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you just want to experiment on a small scale on the stove in your kitchen or try your hand at a bigger setup in the backyard, Moonshine Still Pro can help. They have different still offerings as well as accessories and even grains from Goldstone Mill to help you make whiskey on par with what you get from your favorite distillery. They can even assist with a DIY still project by supplying some of the parts you can't make yourself. Check them out at moonshinestillpro.com. At the ABV Network, we're lucky enough to have some great friends. Amongst those friends is the Goldstein family, owners of Goldstone Mill. Goldstone Mill is a full-service mill offering a variety of heritage and heirloom grains. Their unique approach of working with mills around the country allows them to offer you affordable shipping opportunities to meet the unique needs of your distillery or brewery. They will consult with you to ensure the grains you are selecting meets the unique flavor profiles you are looking for. If you are a home brewer or distiller and you're looking for the grains that your local distillery or brewery uses, Goldstone Mill is the place to look. Check them out on the web at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or shoot them an email at hello@goldstonemill.com.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.